Mr. T in the background there, the right hand side of the two lions. It's got that bit of a funny mane. If we're lucky, we might get a bit more movement from these lions. Now, typically, early morning, they tend to be quite active still. So normally, around about this time, because it's still nice and cool, you could still get a bit of activity. Guys, we're going to come back here just now. Let's see if we can't get a quick look at this leopard. Look at that face, Rex. Look at that. The one in the front here looking at us. Just look at that beautiful view. All curled up like a 200 and something kilogram little pussycat. Just a nice position, nice pose there from him. We're going to come back here in a bit. This male's still giving us that beautiful view. Look at that. He hasn't changed much position. Such beautiful animals. Big paws as well. Love the paws of lions, always something I look at. Okay, look at those marks there as well. You can see just above the toes on the right hand side there. Looks like some old teeth marks. Maybe from one of their fights, one of the many takeovers they've achieved in the last year or so. Very, very lazy lions. Just going to move a little bit forward again, Rex. Let's just see if we can get a more holistic view of them. Oh, this guy is just beautiful. Got something in his throat, but look at the one close to us here again, just giving us the lazy eye, peeking at us across his leg. Spectacular male, this beautiful thick mane. So every now and again those eyes just opening. Just a bit of movement. Rexon on the back here. He's catching his attention. He's sniffing there as well. Maybe he's just picked up something on the breeze. Come on guys, you thirsty? Nice cool water. Come on, go for a drink. Maybe not. Oh, let's look at that foot again quickly, Rex. Sorry, I know I was going on about the paws, but there you can see the underside of it. Look at that. Now again, I'm not going to show you the size perspective, because if I walk over there now to put my hand next to that foot, it'll probably change their behavior quite a bit. But if I was to put my hand next to that and I spread my fingers open, it'll be about the same size as that track, the same size as that paw. Very large feet. See the 4 toes. The 5th toe we can't really see now. We'll try and have a look at it just now. But these are the 4 toes that essentially the lion walks on, and then the pad of the foot. And also, if you look in this specific case, look there, sort of towards the sort of 12 o'clock of the picture, or towards the top right of his paw. There's that little mark on it. Now again, when we talk about tracking, obviously with most lions or different tracks out here, you can't necessarily say this track belongs to that cat, but you can do it sometimes. Obviously, if it's a male's track, you can see because it's larger than a female's track and so forth. And in this case with this male, if you look very carefully in perfect conditions, maybe nice smooth dust or soft dust that the lions walked in, you'd be able to see that little mark in the track. So you'd be able to say that it's one of those males with a big mane from the Mapogos. Check something with Sully quickly. Sully Ngena. Yeah, have you got other mobiles close to you there? Vulture's Nest Road for?
Come again?
On Vulture's Nest.
Vulture's Nest Road is going east down to Canela Road South.
Okay, sharp. Sully, are you going to try and stay with them? Maybe I can come back that side.
Sure, yeah, no problem. Just come out there by Canela Road South.
Okay, cool. I'll come to Canela Road South. These Mapogo still Lalapanzi flat cat. Okay guys, well we're going to move along. These lions are still, as you can see, in that, it's almost like a game ranger term, flat cat. To make sure that we know where they are. There's some other vehicles on their way here as well, so they'll let us know if there's any major behavioral change. But Sully's managed to stick with Karula, so we're going to try and catch up with them again and then spend a bit of time with that leopard. Choices this morning.